Hello and welcome back. So we're doing the siege of the capital, and I'm thinking we're gonna try and own this ourselves. So we'll spend this food on. So where? Just say it would be perfect if we autoed it, but we can't afford those kinds of losses. So let's get into it. Although this might be a bit dangerous, because Chaos Fortresses are a bit more fortified, shall we say? You know, for a moment, I thought we were getting a chaos map because we're fighting chaos, but we're actually in Cathay, aren't we? So we're not. So we're going to do the usual, where I stick a couple of units there. We're in stealth, and then we're pretty much just going to go for the double gates. There's no real finesse required in this. Well, if we shuffle everyone up, we should get some real good looting capacity. And we just gotta make sure that there's no one over here. I don't think there is. Or at least not yet there isn't. They will probably move the vast quantity of their forces. Especially if we take the gates, because if we take the gates, we can put his dudes up there to shoot, and then they'll be raining hell down on them. And he has a few monstrous units which won't be able to retaliate, like trolls and cavalry. Let's put him on the walls to start. Let's see if we can force them to be more. Doop, doop, doop. It's pretty solid animations, but rats are really good climbers, so I'm not sure you really need to actually have ladder animations. Like, you could really just have like a rope and him climbing a rope, realistically. Yeah, so there's a slight worry that the mortars will hit my own men, but you know, all in all, good. I think all that position. Next, I think there's 3 segments here. Because getting over the walls is easier than going through the door. The door isn't actually destroyed. That's really okay when that happens. But I guess they wanted to try and stop me. They're doing the same thing here. Man, this is some... It's fine because we can fire directly into the doors. Not an issue. Deathmaster is giving off AoE damage. Honestly, if they're gonna be like this, then I am. Where are you going? Let's try not to get put in the... Come on, Deathmaster. Do what I tell you to do. Why? I didn't... What? I have no idea what my hero thinks they're doing. Deathmaster is seemingly stuck. Yes, once you're up there, right? At any rate, we can start Operation Backstab. Alright, carry on focusing that door. Could you not mortars? That'd be great. Where are you? Let's just turn you off fire away, yeah? So we can take control of the wall here. Or a whole world of heat.
Ready.
Plus, somehow climbing a wall doesn't actually reveal it. Go figure.
Master Snake. What? Master desires. Yes. Knights runners. Yes, Master Lord.
Okay. Seems to be the bulk of his forces. And we are well positioned here. We don't want to capture this capture point. That might alert them to our presence. They're going to try and run out the door again, which is not a great idea. Especially units that don't have shield. Ranged army. Okay, let's move you up.
Subcast. Good. Now.
Move it over here. Getting into position. You actually destroyed the data stone, yes you have, okay. Point.
Eshin slingers. Our tale is yours. Our tile's yours. Agreed. Yes. At once. Lord of Assassins. What?
I'm going to probably shoot this without getting off the wall, right? And we... I don't think we can, okay.
It shall be done. Warlock and the near. Unleash warfare.
Lords over there. Alright, so they seemingly have no interest in what I'm doing over here. Except from that one unit there that has going up. But we should be able to take one unit marauders, no problem. There goes his lord. The great thing about you guys getting on the wall is when you bounce off it, you insta-die. I'm not sure where we're getting shot at from. Apparently we are. Got that barricade? I don't think he has. Okay, so we have to get through here to win, basically. Send. Who to go over that way? And we'll attempt to push forward this way. But honestly, we've pretty much destroyed his forces.
Come on. Eshin sorcerer.
Let's try. Characters in there, and let's try and get. Doesn't like that. That's too many slingers, apparently. All of the slingers in here. Why have you stopped?
I Google the Master Snake. For the Vermintide.
you actually shooting back or just standing there and dying? Okay. Sure, game, sure. Oh. One of you go here then, I guess. The other one. Going to that capture point, so we need to be in position when the time comes. Yes, we can pop this here, we're actually winning everywhere else, so.
War portals! For the vermin's hide! We obey!
Fine.
Get the runners!
And there we go. So much for sneaking in the back. Alright. Oh, he should be good. And 19 food. Pretty solid. We probably want to replace the nitro now. It's a bit outdated at this point. But we probably... Can we sack it and still reach it, Doc? Let's give it a go. Yeah.
Master Snake.
Ooh, we did that. We have no food at all.
Blades hidden, blades ready.
Yeah, we can pop that. Oh yeah, let's YOLO this. Let's go to tier 5. Why shouldn't we? Obviously, this place is not going to be cheap to upgrade. But at tier 5... Ooh. Strength when fighting against Cathay. Okay. Gives me a minus to diplomacy though. I guess we'll build that last. Not exactly desperate for it. Need the base essentials really to start with, and we can get the others after that.
Night Lord.
I mean, making enemies suffocation is really good, but I don't think we want to be starving anyone out, realistically speaking.
I bring pain, death.
Probably time to buff up the actual gut runners. You are only here for this purpose. I kind of feel like we should get arms dealer. Yeah, I don't think that really counters the fact that running out of ammo is an issue. Because we did run out of ammo in that battle. We want to try and take steps to avoid that moving forward. We're not actually close enough to yeet him directly. These guys are getting super angry down here, which is not good. Okay, we're gonna have to put this back on food because obviously we got a long way to go right now. Oh, but we can actually do a commandment to get a little bit of food. Yeah. Mine as well, but this territory are already at war. Mine as well be his least level person. It's gonna help us claw back a couple of bits. Okay, so I need to know what's in that army. Like we could even take out this army, which isn't that big. Saying that, there's a good chance that you could take that army out. Because it isn't big. The threat is the big army.
Silent killer, yes, yes. I order, scurry move.
I serve only the dragons.
What's in this now?
Move tails.
You're a pretender.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about that.
Thief
This
in the middle
is
of night.
spec. For all assassins. Yeah, we know he's not moving.
Ready.
Would be nice if we could get the drop on the lizard men. Might not be doable. Have to see how that plays out. Okay, he's literally right next to you. Come on. You're lost. He's spawning more and more armies up here. Dude. You're a bad ally. By letting him be my ally, I've actually opened myself up. What should have secured my flank has actually turned into a massive liability. It's really annoying. Okay, is there anything...
You have my attention. The question is, what will you... Admiral of Kar's fleet.
Wait, you can't. Okay, 63, 67. Hmm. We need to do something to limit his ability to be annoying, I suppose. Like the territories aren't an issue because the territories can't go anywhere on their own. Maybe we should just try and mop up these, keep the lizardmen in check. It does put us directly in at odds with him though. Does probably mean he will try and cut through and attack me directly. Okay, so we could hit the gate. Be another huge siege. But I would be leadership debuffed, which is pretty bad. Why is it not? Okay, leadership is 44 right now. That is,
Blades, yes, yes.
Yeah, 40 is pretty not great. Pretty not great, but then again, that's the scale in life, right?
I obey only, Senor.
Biggest issue is we've got like you marching over here. And we don't really have an army in this region to hold you back. I can't actually reach your other army here.
Assassin.
We either build another army to play defense, but that's going to eat into his food. Yeah, this is all a little rough. I think we might have to just ignore the lizardmen for now and just get the hell out of here.
Sneak go,
If he attacks me, he attacks me, but we'll handle that when we come to that. What is the upkeep on the special mortars? 280. We could maybe try and get out of the war. We could take the turtle gate and gift it to her. And see what happens.
Shadows.
It's going to be a rough fight with no food. You know what? I'm going to try this. But first, I'm going to do something to make sure we have a decisive advantage. These mortars are ridiculously good. Perfect medium. Okay, so this will be our next battle. Thank you very much for watching. If you are still watching, I wish you good fortune all your was to come, and I'll see you in the next one.